Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Kyotoka. I'm Ryusei. Today I'll share the recipe of Katsudon. Katsudon is a very popular dish in Japan. The key of making delicious Katsudon is to prepare the sauce and tonkatsu carefully. I like this sauce recipe so much. I hope you enjoy delicious Katsudon at your home. Yes, let's make it. At first, I'll prepare the sauce. This is a recipe. I use brown sugar to add the rich sweetness and the kombu to add the flavor to the sauce. I add the mirin and sake to the pan and heat them to remove the alcohol for about 3 minutes. Once it starts to boil, turn down the heat. Then brown sugar. Stir it to melt the sugar. If the sugar melts, I add soy sauce and kombu. Simmer it over low heat. Once the sauce starts to boil, turn off the heat and let it at least 1 hour to blend the flavors. If you have a time, let it overnight. We call the sauce Kaeshi and we can preserve it for 2 weeks in the fridge. So it's good to make double or triple. Next, prepare the pork loin. It's good balance of the fat and lean. I make several cuts in the sinew. If we skip this work, the pork is twisted when it's cooked. So this work allows to make the pork flat and cook it evenly. Turn it over. Make cuts again. This work makes the texture of tonkatsu better. Then put the pressure on the meat to tenderize. Opposite side, push it a little strongly. Good. Then return it to its original shape to make the pork thick and the finish juicier. Okay, the pork is ready. Next, put the salt to both sides evenly. After that, I simmer the pork in the sauce, so we don't need to add much salt. Good. And let it stand for 30 minutes at room temperature. Meanwhile, I'll cut the onion. This onion is grown in Saga Prefecture. I like the soft texture of the onion in Katsudon, so slice it thinly. The width of the slices depends on the preference. And if you don't have a room to hold the onion, turn it like this. It's easier to cut it if the left side is low. Okay, nice. 30 minutes later, I wipe out the water carefully. This work helps to coat the flour evenly. Good. Let's coat the pork with breadcrumbs panko. First, cake flour. The tip is to coat the pork with it entirely. Put the flour to the side carefully. And tap it to remove the excess flour. Nice. Then egg. I use an iron scoop to keep the hand clean. Coat the egg entirely as well. Finally, breadcrumbs. While deep frying it, the breadcrumbs comes off, so coat the pork with much breadcrumbs. Today I use rough breadcrumbs because they soak the delicious sauce well. Beautiful. Nice. I prepared the pork. I'll combine the sauce ingredients. This is Dashi, which is made from kombu and bonito flakes. This is 300 grams. And that 100 grams of Kaeshi. The sauce is ready. Next, egg. I use an egg for 1 serving. And beat them. Some people recommend lightly beaten egg. Like this. It creates a contrast of the white and yellow color. But I like well beaten egg. the texture becomes fluffy and light. Like this. Transfer the egg to a small cup to pour it comfortably. Please give a moment. My goal is to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You can know a lot of Japanese food recipes and culture. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Let's finish Katsudon. I deep fry the pork 160 degrees. If the pork is in the oil, the temperature decreases, so I set a little higher temperature than 160 degrees. Let's go. Deep fry them for 4 minutes over medium heat. Meanwhile, turn them over. Deep frying is one of the most important steps of Katsudon. We deep fry them carefully not to overcook. Once the outside becomes crispy, I remove them. After that, I'll deep fry them one more. If we place tonkatsu like this, the excess oil drops. Nice. I let it stand for 3 minutes. Cleaning the oil is also important. Second time, the temperature is 170 degrees. I deep fry them in the higher temperature to make them crispy. The oil becomes liquidy if it's high temperature. Deep fry them for about 90 seconds. Once the outside is browned, I remove them. Good, and let it stand for 1 minute. Then I cut it into pieces. The trick of cutting is to move the knife quickly. Place the tip of the knife on the cutting board and move the knife sharply downwards. Nice. Tonkatsu is ready. Let's finish katsudon. I add the sauce 80 to 100 grams. If you like to eat it with much sauce, please add more. Then cut onion. It's so simple. Turn on the heat and cook the onion. Thin onion slices are cooked quickly, about 2 minutes. The onion becomes tender. And place tonkatsu on it. Keep the sauce boiling. And pour the egg mixture about half portion. Cook the egg for a moment. Again. Cover it with a lid and heat it for 10 seconds. Then turn off the heat and let it stand for 1 minute. This is Japanese sticky rice. I recommend to use a little bit firm rice. Open it. Amazing smell. It looks perfect. Let's arrange it on the rice. Finally, I put a pickled cucumber nukazuke. Please prepare pickles. Anything is good. Okay, katsudon is done. Let's eat it. Itadakimasu. Tonkatsu is juicy and a bit crispy. And the taste of the egg and onion is so rich. It is perfect with the rice. I really recommend this recipe. It's very tasty. Thank you. Have you ever eaten katsudon? Katsudon is a very popular dish in Japan. We normally use pork, but you can use chicken instead of it. I hope you enjoy delicious katsudon at your home. Thank you for watching to the end. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.